Alrighty, welcome back to Beers with Boydo. So today I have with me Guinness that's brewed in Australia, Guinness that's brewed in Ireland, and a bottle of the extra stout, which we'll talk about later. But the point of today's video is to compare the Australian brewed versus the Irish brewed Guinness. Now, for as long as I can remember, the Guinness that's been sold here in Australia, the Guinness draft in a can, has always been the stuff from Ireland. And it comes in the 440ml can. Now, I'm always keeping my eye out in bottle shops with, what's changing, what's new. And I noticed that the Guinness can, or the Guinness cans of recent have been larger. So they are 470 mils. So obviously that gets me thinking, right, what's going on there? Taller can. I pick one up, I look at the back, and it now says made in Australia under license for Diageo Lion Beer. So, made in Australia, 4.2% in alcohol, 470 mils. And then the Guinness that we've always got, which isn't on the shelves anymore since this has come in, says on the back, made in Ireland by Guinness, and imported and distributed in Australia by Lion Beer. So, same in alcohol, 4.2%, just a smaller can. So I thought, rightio, got to do another one of these videos where I crack them open and compare. The last one I did was Asahi can, so we don't get the stuff brewed in Japan anymore. It's the stuff brewed here. And if you've seen that video, geez, the Australian brewed stuff wasn't as good. And then I've also done Kronenbourg, Heineken, Stella, and Peroni. And again, the stuff brewed in Australia for all of them, just not as good. So I thought, rightio, let's do Guinness. And I hope it tastes the same because I love buying cans of Guinness and I don't want to be being served a subpar version like the other ones I've done. Right, and then I've also got the Guinness extra stout bottle here. Just to mention that this one has been brewed in Australia for a while. I can't remember a version that had been brewed in Ireland, but the extra stout, very dark, rich and intense. Actually, if you've never had one of these and you like Guinness, get your hands on one of these because that is amazing. It's a real punch in the face in a good way compared to the Guinness draft. But so if anyone knows when that started being brewed in Australia, let me know. But hey, that tastes great. Okay, so let's crack them open. Australian brewed Guinness. Hard and fast with Guinness. Oh, look at this. It's actually a pretty hot day today and it's just gotten really cloudy and it's almost about to start raining, so it's turning into Guinness weather, which is good. Okay, so I'm using the 500ml pint glasses. So I guess the better thing about the taller can is it almost fills up the pint glass there. So that's one thing that's better about the Australian brewed Guinness. Okay, so now we will get on to the stuff brewed in Ireland. This will be one of the last cans left in Sydney because every bottle shop I've been to recently, they've all got the larger cans. So got to really savor this one. Hard and fast again. Now it's been, I don't know, maybe a couple of months since I've had a can of Guinness. So this would be good. All right, Guinness brewed in Ireland. Okay, let's have a look. Obviously, we've got to let them settle there. Settling pretty good, but we'll go in for the aroma on the Australian brewed one. Not as strong on the aroma than what it should be, unless I'm just thinking it's not going to be as good. Really struggling to get any Guinness smells there. Like a very faint dark malt smell. Yeah, it's just no aroma at all. Okay, aroma for the Irish brewed Guinness. Heaps better. Got a rich, richer dark roasted malt smell compared to this one. That one you had to really try for it. this straight away, bang, bit of richness up the nose. Yeah, so straight away, this one smells better. Now let's hold them up. I mean, look, they look identical, don't they? You can't really say that they look different. The heads, both, yeah, pretty creamy there. If anything, the Australian brewed head is looking a bit better, but it has been settled for a touch longer. I don't know how good that camera view is, but anyway. All right, let's tuck in for the Australian brewed Guinness. See what we think. So I'm going to have the Australian brewed one first, so my palate's not ruined by the good one. Look, I'm already saying that this is going to be the better one, but it's just every video I've done like this, the Australian brewed stuff is just really not up to scratch. So anyway, got to forget all that. Come in with a fresh mindset for this one. Cheers. Guinness, how good. Yeah, it tastes like a Guinness. Dark roasted malt flavours. Tastes a bit watery for a Guinness, but then again, I've got to remember it is out of a can. So obviously when you get a pint in a pub, it's going to be a lot better. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, because my last Guinness was actually from a pub in a pint, so. Just a bit of a watery mouthfeel. But you're getting the classic dark roasted malt flavours that you do get from a Guinness. But I don't know, that's not really being a standout drink right now. Okay, let's go. The stuff brewed in Ireland that we can't get anymore. Bit richer in flavour, just like the aroma. Bit more of a rounded flavour, like a more distinctive, full flavour of that roasted malt. Very minor touch of coffee flavour you get from Guinness. All right, back into the Australian one. It's tasting pretty flavourless when you go back. There's a very subtle touch of bitterness there. Yeah, that's tasting flavourless now. All right, the Irish brewed again, let's go. All right, so when I've done all the lagers comparisons, it's been a very distinctive difference. This is pretty subtle, and I've got to remember I am drinking out of a can. It's not off tap. So, yeah, not as bad as what I thought. One more, and then I'll wrap it up for you. Yeah, this one, it's just a bit better. Just getting, well, as I said before, it's just more of a rounded richness to it. That this just tastes a bit watery. This one's kind of reminding me of the non-alcoholic version. It's like, yeah, you know what? It's pretty good compared to the real stuff, but it's just something about it. It's just not there. It's just not as rich in flavour. So, anyway, I'd say go get yourself a can of this and do it yourself. But as I said, I haven't been seeing these on the shelves anymore. But if you can, give it a go. And if you liked Guinness, go try the Australian brewed stuff and tell me in the comments what you think. Yeah, because I think there's a bit of a difference there. Anyway, this one's richer. Unfortunately, that's it. No more of this on the Australian shelves. I think if I want Guinness now, just got to drink extra stout. That's going to be the way to go. Or go to a pub and get it off tap. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.